One of the most common problems that cripples a new venture is that people begin without a clear sense of who they are or why they're doing what they're doing. In other words, they skip over the mission statement and move right to production. Interestingly enough, this doesn't mean that they don't know what they're doing. In many cases, in fact, they know exactly what they're doing. They're producing devotional material, writing political commentaries, sharing prayers, or reflecting on scripture. Their content, what they make or share, is clearly defined. And actually, some might even know how they do what they do. Clean production quality, friendly hosts, bright and colorful graphics, engaging comments that promote an online community. Their content has a consistent theme and overall continuity. But why do they make content in the first place? Why do they do what they do? And most importantly, why should anyone care? A number of years ago, a man named Simon Sinek gave a TED Talk about how great leaders inspire action and create successful endeavors. He made this distinction between the what, the how, and the why, and said that normal businesses start with the what, explain the how, and then when asked why they do it, all they really have to say is that they want to make a profit. Not very inspiring, and probably not the most successful either. But inspiring endeavors, businesses like Apple, he says, move from the inside out. They know exactly why they do what they do, and they let it define everything.
I use Apple because they're easy to understand and everybody gets it. If Apple were like everyone else, a marketing message from them might sound like this: we make great computers. They're beautifully designed, simple to use, and user-friendly. Want to buy one? Meh. Here's how Apple actually communicates. Everything we do, we believe in challenging the status quo. We believe in thinking differently. The way we challenge the status quo is by making our products beautifully designed, simple to use, and user-friendly. We just happen to make great computers. Want to buy one? Totally different, right? You're ready to buy a computer from me. All I did was reverse the order of the information.
When we evangelize from the outside and work our way in, the way that most do things, our media runs the risk, at best, of getting stuck doing the things that we like but have little effect on the world, or at worst, being driven by a latent mission we never knew we had inside of us. The desire for personal profit, which in this case would be social media success and lots of likes. In the work of evangelization, in the work of spreading the good news of Jesus Christ to inspire conversion of heart, the why, not the product, not the result, not the what or the how, has to define everything we do. From the onset, before doing or planning anything, we need to know what's behind it all. What do you stand for? What do you want to accomplish with this work? Even asking ourselves what we want to avoid or what we don't want to accomplish can be very helpful. The mission should be clear and concise, direct, and so to the point that everyone working on the project can know, in simple terms, what you're about and what you're not about. It should be easily remembered, but it should also be written down and made a part of your daily routine. Remind yourself each and every day, this is what I'm about. This is why I'm putting in all the effort. This is what I want to accomplish. For Breaking in the Habit, my mission is multifaceted but clear: to evangelize and catechize so as to promote a deeper relationship with Jesus Christ, greater involvement in His church, and vocations to the Franciscan charism. If I wanted to simplify it even more, I could say that my mission is to get people more involved with faith in their normal lives, but the point is the same. I know my mission, and it guides everything I do. On the one hand, clearly defining a mission helps us to stay focused and on point, preventing us from straying too far from who we are or what we're about. If you want to offer social and political commentary on religious issues, that's great. If you want to create content that's inspirational and fit for the whole family, go for it. You could even build your entire mission around the devotion to one particular saint. All of these ways are wonderful ways to evangelize, and our church needs them all. But not all from the same person at the same time. If you want to create inspirational and family-friendly content, that's great, but then don't post social and political commentary that has nothing to do with your mission. And if you do want to post social and political commentary, then resist the urge to post facts about the saint of the day. Know your mission and stick to it. Because really, if we fail to define our mission, then people will fail to get our mission. I see it all the time on Facebook. Cover up the name of the account and scroll through its postings, and you would have no idea who they are or what they're about. There is no clear mission, no sense of identity, and most important of all, no reason why someone would like their page or come back regularly. In this way, clearly defining our mission is critical because it gives us the boundaries that we desperately need. But the opposite is also true. In defining our mission, it allows us the flexibility to adapt to the signs of the times.
What it proves to us is that people don't buy what you do, people buy why you do it. People don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. This explains why every single person in this room is perfectly comfortable buying a computer from Apple. But we're also perfectly comfortable buying an MP3 player from Apple, or a phone from Apple, or a DVR from Apple. But as I said before, Apple's just a computer company. There's nothing that distinguishes them structurally from any of their competitors. Their competitors are all equally qualified to make all of these products.
Rather than starting with the what or the how, the medium or means of production, and potentially pigeonholing ourselves into continuing to do something that no longer works, when we keep the mission front and center, what we find is that we're much more free to create a variety of types of content without losing our audience. And that's the key, right? As much as we want our content to be popular and entertaining, if all people know us as are the people who make X, then they'll follow us as long as we do that and it's entertaining, but they'll never really buy into why we're doing it in the first place. But get them to buy into your mission, get them to believe what you believe and want what you want, and you'll keep them no matter what you produce. And so there you have it. Set a clear and concise mission, stick to that mission, and think as creatively as you can within those parameters. I hope that this video has been helpful to you and to see you next week. Until then, just remember, preach the gospel at all times. When necessary, use social media.